So who would win in a real head-to-head competition? The most elite humans on the entire planet or the most advanced robots ever built? Well, we're about to find out in an absolutely epic 7-challenge showdown that tries to answer one massive question. You know, the big question? Are we becoming obsolete? This whole series of challenges was designed to see if robots are finally ready to rise up and surpass us, testing everything from just raw power to superhuman precision. The stakes? They honestly couldn't be any higher.
All right, let's meet our contenders. On one side, you've got champion athletes. We're talking the strongest and fastest people in their fields. And on the other, you have these cutting-edge machines, literally designed to break human limits. This is the ultimate battle for supremacy. And it all kicks off with the most fundamental test there is. The very first challenge is a pure test of strength. It's that classic man versus machine scenario, but just on a completely mind-blowing scale.
So, for the human team, we have Thor, literally the world's strongest man, his opponent, a giant mech that is 50 times stronger than any human. I mean, the odds here look absolutely impossible. And the challenge itself is just brutal. Both of them have to flip 3 cars and then pull a massive bus. First one to finish gets the first point. The mech clearly has the power, but Thor, he has the willpower. And you won't believe it, in a stunning display of pure grit, the human wins. Just as that mech was latching on to pull the bus, Thor gave it one final heroic pull and locked in the first point. What a victory for humanity. So, with an early lead, the competition now moves from brute strength to a test of skill and reaction time.
Challenge number 2 takes us out to the baseball diamond, where a human batter has to try and connect with a pitch that's faster than any person has ever thrown in history.
Our human competitor is former pro player Eric Sim. He's facing Neo, a humanoid robot who not only pitches, but, and get this, isn't afraid to talk some serious trash. The challenge is for Eric to hit a home run off of just one of Neo's 10 pitches. Now, Neo is pitching at 150 miles per hour. To put that in perspective for you, the fastest recorded human pitch ever is about 105. So Eric is facing a speed that is physically impossible for another human to even generate.
And he does it! Can you believe it? After a few swings and misses, and even some Fortnite emotes from Neo, Eric connects and just sends that ball flying for a home run. The robot was so upset it literally rage quit. Another point for humanity!
And that puts the score at 2-0. The humans are off to this incredibly dominant start. It really seems like human spirit and our ability to adapt are winning out over raw robotic power. But, you know, this competition is far from over.
Because this is where the tide begins to turn. The next set of challenges moves into the world of pure, calculated accuracy. A place where robots, well, they might just have the edge. So next up, we've got 2 challenges back-to-back. A football accuracy test against a kicking robot and a basketball shootout against a 4-time NBA champion. And wow, these next 2 really show you where robots excel. In the football challenge, the human kicker missed every single shot, while the robot just nailed it. In basketball, even NBA legend Manu Ginobili couldn't sink the final nail-covered hoop, but the robot did. 2 quick, easy points for the machines.
And just like that, we are all tied up. What started as what looked like a human blowout is now a dead heat. The pressure is seriously on.
Okay, so we're now in the final rounds. Every single point from here on out is absolutely critical. The winner is going to be decided right here. Challenge 5 is a race. We've got pro driver George Russell in a Mercedes versus an identical car that's driven entirely by an AI. And this AI reacts faster than any human possibly could, pushing the car to its absolute physical limits. And yet, in a totally spectacular finish, the human wins again. Despite the AI's perfect precision, George Russell's skill, his intuition, that willingness to push past the limits, it gave him the edge. He beat the robot's time by a full 4 seconds, putting humanity back in the lead 3-2. The 6th challenge takes us to the golf course, and this robot, Robo-T, it has a personality. It's a precision challenge to hit 3 targets, and the robot is already dishing out insults. The pressure is on our human golfer, Grant Horvath.
Yeah, well, the trash talk was backed up. Robo-T's mechanical precision was just too much, and it won the challenge, tying the score once again, 3-3. It all comes down to one final decisive event.
So, this is it. The tiebreaker. All the wins and losses have led to this final moment. Is it going to be man or is it going to be machine?
The final challenge is a 50-meter dash. But, and this is a big but, the odds are completely stacked. The world's fastest man, Noah Lyles, has to race 3 different robots, one after another. He has to win all 3 races. If even one robot beats him, it's over. The machines win the entire competition.
And his opponents are formidable, to say the least. First, the athletic G1 humanoid. Then, the H1, a champion robot. And finally, the Black Panther, which is modeled after a cheetah and can reach speeds over 22 miles per hour.
With the weight of the entire world on his shoulders, Noah Lyles steps up to the starting line for that final race against the Black Panther with just one thing to say.
He did it! Noah Lyles swept all 3 races. He easily beat the first 2 humanoid robots, but that final race against the cheetah bot was incredibly close. I mean, the robot was right on his heels, but Noah just edged it out at the finish line. And with that absolutely breathtaking finish, the final score is 4-3. In this epic showdown, humanity emerges victorious.
So, what's the verdict? What's the big takeaway? For now, humans still have the edge. But this whole competition leaves us with a lingering thought. Robots are not better than us, at least not yet. The race is far from over.